I still need to try to not mumble. We're going to try this. If it's green, it's a go. If it is not green, then we stop and read the directions again. That's all we need. Moving on. Well, you're going to be like, woman, where did you come from? I don't know. Maybe that'll work. Okay. Shake cup goes missing. That's all. That's all I need to do. I gotta work. Come with me while we work. Willy-nilly, like an ADHD person. So this car, I took all the door cards out and like the window belt moldings because I sent it to the body shop. Came back from the body shop. They did a good job. They cleaned up the outside. They didn't do jams or engine bay. The car is originally this color. Original to Florida. Had a lot of sun fading. So we got that fixed. And now it's lovely but dusty. And I need to clean it again because it gets dusty in this building. So I'm going to remove the interior. More of the interior. Remove some of the interior. More of the interior. I'm pulling all these seats out. I have a really nice set of seats. Like probably the nicest I have ever pulled out of one of these cars. And that is what's going to go in this car. I'm going to clean the leather good. And I have a leather ceramic coat, which is amazing. I did it in my Supra to like see if I liked it. I definitely like it. The AC servo little motor thing is making a horrendous sound in the dashboard. I'm wondering how much I have to pull to get to that. I have an air box over there. Maybe look. This dashboard's actually in really good shape. Someone already fixed it, and they did a good job. So I don't necessarily need to pull undo the dashboard, but I do know that I need to get to that servo motor and replace it, which I already have as well. I really like this car. It drives buttery, buttery, buttery. It's my favorite color, too. Haven't actually just done a servo motor before. I don't know why, but I haven't. So I have an air box over here, and we're going to find where that belongs. And you're probably scoffing at me already, but I just know it's there. Let's find out. So there it is. So that is what I need to change on the blue car. Let's see, how does this, so this goes that way. So this faces forward in the center of the dash, and I'm going to need to get over here and undo these things. What else do we have? Just 2 or 3. I think that's the third one. A plug. Phillips and a plug on the right side. All you do is that you just pull these to a side, pull those out, put that in the back seat. I need, oh, well, that was easy. The servo's just right there. You could just literally pull this forward and change your servo. Fantastic. I was making that way more complicated. So in a Supra, when you pull this out, you still have like a whole blocking plate there. And this doesn't. And I just love certain things about the IS. These dashes, way easier to remove. Things like this, way easier. I should probably show you more closely. So there it is right there. Stupid easy. All you have to do, you don't even have to remove your glove box. You just pull it down and change your servo. Anyway, if anyone needs me to change their servo for them, I would gladly do it for a fee and pretend that it's harder. Interior little prying tools. I highly recommend that you have these all over the place. That's how I behave, at least. All over the place. Interior prying tools are fantastic. I need a Phillips, though. I think a stubby would probably be better in there. No, it really doesn't matter, I don't think, but I'll still do it with my stubby. You've got a stubby little nose. Oh, it's pudgy little nose. So, quiz. You've got a pudgy little nose. What do you think about that? What's that from? You can Google it and let me know. It's from something. It's from my childhood. Okay, so we're just going to undo these Phillips. You know, I should probably show you the noise I'm talking about before I remove this, so you know what I'm talking about. It's a good idea. You just hook the battery back up, and I'll turn on the car and turn on the AC, and you'll hear it. And you'll be like, oh, that's what that is my car is making. You know what? I will never not jump over that, probably. Okay. We are turning on the AC, blowing on us. It usually makes this noise. Let's take you back over there in case it happens. I tried, guys. I tried to show you what it sounds like. You could probably just Google it. Some other person's YouTube probably has it. And then you can hear what it sounds like. Anyway, I happen to know that this one is bad. And we're going to change it. Like that. But, you know, you get the idea. We're good. In this case, it is definitely the little servo motor, not the blower. Some wild sounds have happened when things get stuck in the blower. Like, you should probably check your... I should probably check this too. Actually, I haven't checked this. Look at this gem. It's actually not a bad idea. He put his air freshener. There's a clean spot so that his car would smell good without having to see that thing. Not a bad idea. So I used to be a crunchy mommy, which basically means you're kind of holistic. And I use like essential oils a lot. So I would do things like that. Put like some essential oil, a little bit, tiny bit. Don't overdo it. A little drop on your cabin air filter. Anyway, this is definitely due to be changed. But sometimes things will get stuck in the actual blower and make a terrible sound. In this case, that's not what's happening. But that's yummy. Okay, so let's remove this. I start using really weird words that aren't the actual terms for things. It's just me enjoying my life. It's not that I'm a moron. Just thought to clarify. I mean, I guess it's fine. We're all kind of morons in certain different ways. So you could think I'm a moron. It's fine because I'm probably a moron in some way or another. But there's such a thing as homeschool humor. It is a definite thing. It is a humor breed of its own. And if you don't understand it or haven't been around it, you probably won't understand what's funny. Okay, I really feel like you need to see what I'm doing and not just listen to my words. All I'm doing is getting these Phillips out of here. They're kind of precarious and back here. And I think there's one more actually that I can't see. I got 3 Phillips out. I think there's another one up here and the plug is here. So I need to get those out. Came out super easy. So once your 3 Phillips are out, which maybe there's usually a 4th one, but in this case there was not. I don't think so. Once you get your Phillips out, then you could actually move it out to just unhook its one plug. So easy. Okay, we're back. I ended up not removing the one off the box because that one's on the box. And I had extra ones. I just have no idea. Like, you buy these used, and like, how do you actually know if they're any good? Why is this missing this thing there? Anyway, this one we know is bad. So, a big B on it because it's bad. Now we know. I'm assuming we're finding like. Okay, that sounds worse. This one's actually worse. Glad I checked. Okay, that one's coming out. Okay, so this one, not any better. Let's go get another one, shall we? The interesting thing is like, how do we know it's not this other one down here? Yeah, something else is making that noise, guys. It's not that. Great. I'm going to get some stuff to remove some of this stuff, and I'll take you off and show you what I'm thinking. We'll keep trying. There is this other one back here. That might be the cause of the sound. Keep listen. I think that one might be it, and I do have that too. So I went through all that trouble of replacing that, and it is still making the sound. So I pulled it out and then turned auxiliary on, and it's still making the sound. So there's another one back in there. We're going to try to replace that one and see. Like, you have this one, but then you got this one down here. So I think that might be the sound then. So we're going to replace that one and see if that's what's going on. And I have those two, but the thing is like, I don't know. I have them out of someone else's car. And how do I know if they ever worked? That looks different. I have this one too. Oh my gosh, I have a lot of these. So these actually came with the blue car, a couple of them, and then I was given a couple, like, I don't know, and I wish I knew if it worked. People say things work, and you don't know until you try them. I know at least, the very least, I can take these ones off of this. The thing is like, I was selling this, and I want to be able to sell something and say, oh, I know it worked. I know those ones work. So I would rather go through these and figure out, do these ones work for myself? Because I can't guarantee that those ones work, and I don't want to sell something unless I say, oh yeah, it was in a running car that I had and I know that it works. You know, because then you run into this. And I don't want to be like, not reputable, you know. It's getting hot in here. Okay, so we're back in here. We've got the top one removed. I'm going to remove the bottom one with my Phillips. So I got this bottom one out. That's what it looks like. Got one little arm on it. And now it's not making the sound anymore at all. So we know it was actually the bottom one down here, not the top one. So I'm going to replace that one. Hopefully this one's good. We'll find out. I'll put it in and test it before we move on. So here's my unfortunate news. This is the only one of these lower ones that I have, and the bracket where I would screw in is broken. And on this, it looks like you're only screwing it in two spots, like there, and then no, you do usually screw in over here. This one in my car wasn't even screwed in there. It was screwed in just in two spots. And then I was like, well, I'll replace it with this one. And I'm like, literally, there's only one spot to screw it in. And I'm worried because it is actually like a pressure mechanism that's going up and down, that if it's not, you know, mounted at another point, it's just going to move it around and we're going to run into issues. So I think I'm going to have to take this off of this. I didn't really want to, but that's what we're going to do, I suppose. That plugged in and screwed in. I'm going to turn on auxiliary to make sure that it's not making noise, because when that other one was in there, and that's all that was in there, that was a terrible noise. My goodness gracious. There's no noise. Servo, is there anything you would like to say to the audience? The air's blowing out of here. That's right. It has nothing to say. That's what we like. But I do see. Fan works. Okay, cool. I'm going to put the upper one in and then sound check again. But I mean, obviously, because when the other one was in or it wasn't in, it was still making noise. And now that that one's changed, it's no longer making a terrible noise. I need to make sure that I'm holding the microphone near my face. I'm putting the upper one in now. Just so you know. In this video, the word auxiliary means accessory. Pretty much the whole time. The whole time. There was no reason for me to say auxiliary at all. Accessory. That's the one. I'm actually questioning, see, the one marked B for bad, I put it back in here because I'm questioning that that one was ever bad. So we're going to find out. This one was definitely bad, is replaced, and is no longer bad. I sound like I'm talking to preschoolers. We're putting it in accessory mode. I don't hear anything. So I think that this one is actually good. I should cross out the B and apologize to it. Put a G on there. Be like, you are good. The servo motor that was once bad and is now good. So what is that from? That's from something. So I took like a 2-hour sabbatical. I had a customer here and kind of dealt with that. He was getting some parts and stuff. Great guy. It's cool. But I actually have to get back to work because I do also need to go pick up a car here in like an hour and a half. I have to leave. So I want to get these seats out of this car at the least today. It's kind of what happens sometimes when you're like doing work, but then selling parts or doing things or customers or running to the post office or picking up a car, whatever. It's just kind of, some days are like that. So now I'm just going to go over there and get those seats out. The back seats out. But you have to unhook the seat belts. I didn't actually get that much physical work done today, but that does happen sometimes because I'm like answering people's questions or selling things or potential clientele and post office runs or whatever. So that does happen. Some days are much more work filled than others, but I'm trying to figure out this video thing. Anyway, okay. I'm gonna take a shower. Oh, that's nice. Look, say hello to the people. You didn't work all right over. I'm working. We're working.